It is 11 p.m. Temperature below freezing. Everything is wet. Your lighter clicks. Nothing. Clicks again. Nothing. Somewhere in your pack is a $60 fire kit you watched videos to learn. It is not working. This happens every year, not because people lacked equipment, because they trusted the wrong equipment. Here is what no survival brand will tell you. That $80 butane lighter fails below 32 degrees. At altitude, it fails sooner. That waterproof match kit? In a real downpour with shaking hands, the strike surface is damp in 2 minutes. One shot, maybe two, then dead weight. That plasma arc lighter runs on USB charge. Day 3 of a grid-down scenario, it is a paperweight. Waterproof, windproof, fail-proof. None of those labels mean anything when conditions are real. You were sold tools built for the 3% scenario, the calm campsite, the dry weekend. The other 97% was never in the product description. In World War II, Allied soldiers behind enemy lines were stripped of all gear. They still made fire. Not from equipment, from a principle older than written language. Friction plus tinder plus oxygen equals fire, always, without exception. Vikings crossed freezing coastlines with nothing requiring batteries or refills. They carried knowledge, stored in muscle memory, not in a device. The real technology is not a tool, it is a sequence, and that sequence has not changed in 40,000 years. What you're about to learn costs under $3, takes 5 minutes to build, works in wind, cold, and light rain, no electricity, no fuel, no moving parts. One technique, mastered once, yours forever. This is the bow drill, the most proven fire-starting system in human history. You need 5 things: a dry softwood spindle, cedar, willow, or basswood, a flat piece of the same wood for your fireboard, a green wood branch for your bow, any cordage, a shoelace works, and a small rock or hardwood block with a divot for your handhold. Under $3, hardware store. Done. Step 1. Carve a small depression near the edge of your fireboard. Cut a V-notch from the edge into that depression. Slide a dry leaf or bark scrap beneath it to catch the ember. Absolute silence. The setup is everything. Step 2. String your cordage loosely to both ends of the bow. One wrap around the spindle. Not tight, not loose. Step 3. Kneel. Pin the fireboard with your foot. Lock your wrist against your shin. Place the spindle tip into the depression. Cap the top with your handhold. Now, draw the bow. Step 4. Smooth, even strokes. Not frantic, controlled. Friction builds. Heat builds. You will smell it before you see it. Then, smoke rises from the notch. Do not stop. The smoke thickens, dark and steady. Stop. Lift the fireboard away. Look at the catch piece, small black coal sitting in the dust. That is your ember. Boom! Step 5. Cup the catch piece around dry tinder, grass, bark, cattail fluff. Blow slow and steady into the base. The coal spreads, the smoke doubles, then it glows, then it ignites. Fire from nothing but wood, cord, and knowledge. Gear breaks, fuel runs out, batteries die. Knowledge does not. Every skill you hardwire before a crisis is one less variable that can kill you inside one. Stop collecting gear, start collecting capability. Fire in a survival scenario is not comfort. Fire is time. Time to dry your clothes before hypothermia takes your hands. Time to purify water. Time to signal. Time to survive the night. The people who didn't make it were not weaker. They were dependent on something that failed them. You no longer have that problem. If you have fire, but your water source just became a question mark, The next video shows a 4-stage primitive purification system. No filter, no tablets, no plastic. Watch it now.